Your bedroom, your sanctuary, crafting a space for restful sleep. We often think of sleep as something that happens inside us, a personal process, tied to our biology or emotions. And while that's true, it's only part of the picture. The space around us, the room we sleep in, plays a far greater role than many realize. Your bedroom is not just a location, it's a message. It tells your brain whether to stay alert or to let go, whether it's time to plan or to pause. And for older adults, the environment becomes even more important, as sensory sensitivities and light sleep become more common. Let's begin with temperature. As the body prepares for sleep, your core temperature drops slightly. This natural cooling signals to your brain that it's time to rest. But if your room is too warm or even too cold, that signal is disrupted. For most people, the ideal sleep temperature is somewhere between 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit. Light, breathable bedding helps support this process. Next is light, both its presence and its absence. Darkness is essential for melatonin production, but many bedrooms stay dimly lit by clocks, street lights, phone screens, or night lights. These small sources of light can be surprisingly disruptive. Consider blackout curtains, face away from glowing electronics, and keep screens out of the bedroom altogether. If you need light to move safely at night, choose motion sensor lights with warm, red-tone bulbs. These help prevent falls while minimizing stimulation to the brain. Sound is another key player. Some prefer complete silence, while others find silence too loud, a space where the mind starts to wander. If outside noise keeps you awake, try a white noise machine, a soft fan, or ambient soundscapes. Gentle, repetitive sounds can create a cushion of consistency, masking sudden noises that might jolt you awake. Then, look at your bed itself. Has your mattress aged beyond its supportive years? Do your pillows align your neck comfortably? Are your sheets soft enough to invite relaxation, but not so warm they trap heat? These small details, often overlooked, become essential as the body grows more sensitive to pressure, texture, and movement. And finally, think about what your bedroom means to you. At Silver Health Talk, we often suggest reframing the bedroom as a sanctuary, not just a space. That means removing the clutter that reminds you of chores, bills, or obligations. It means no work papers on the nightstand, no to-do lists taped to the wall. It means hanging one photo or quote that brings you peace, something that anchors your spirit. Your sleep environment should whisper, "You're safe here. You can let go." In the next part, we'll dive into sleep routines and rituals, the gentle habits that help train your brain to shift into rest mode, night after night. Ritual over routine, the gentle power of sleep preparation. By the time we turn out the light, it's often too late. The brain, still moving at the pace of the day, doesn't respond well to sudden silence. And the body, wound tight with the tension of 1,000 tiny moments, needs more than darkness to unwind. It needs ritual, calm, consistent signals that whisper, "It's time now, go." At Silver Health Talk, we draw a clear line between routine and ritual. A routine is something you do automatically. But a ritual? That's something you do with intention, with care, with attention to how it feels, not just what it does. So let's build a nighttime ritual, one that speaks to your nervous system in a language it understands. Begin with consistency. Choose a general window of time, maybe between 9 and p.m., and honor it each night. This trains your internal clock. It tells your brain that sleep isn't a surprise, it's a rhythm. Next, introduce a wind-down hour. Not 5 minutes before bed, but a full 30 to 60 minutes, where the pace softens, lights dim, noise quiets, screens go dark. You are slowly stepping away from the external world and turning inward. In that hour, include 1 or 2 gentle rituals. Here are some that work especially well for older adults. A warm herbal tea, chamomile, lemon balm, or passion flower. No caffeine, just warmth. A hot shower or bath, which raises body temperature briefly and then helps it drop, mimicking your body's natural sleep cycle. Gentle stretching or yoga for sleep. Nothing strenuous, just enough to release stiffness and signal stillness. A gratitude journal, even 3 short lines. Writing down what went right that day tells the brain it can stop scanning for danger. Prayer or meditation, that's part of your belief system. Not to ask for anything but simply to center your spirit before rest. A favorite scent, like lavender or sandalwood. The olfactory system is deeply linked to emotion. Just a drop on the pillow or a subtle spray can anchor the mind. Keep it simple. Keep it sacred. This is not about perfection. It's about peace. And if your ritual is interrupted one night, begin again the next. The body responds best to patterns, not pressure. Over time, these rituals become cues. You no longer force sleep, you invite it. In the next part, we'll talk about how to respond with compassion when sleep still doesn't come, and how fighting insomnia with force often makes it worse. When sleep won't come, what to do instead of fighting it. There are nights when you do everything right. The lights are low, the room is cool, the tea is warm, and still, sleep won't come. You lie there, eyes open in the dark, heart heavy with frustration. You start calculating hours, worrying about tomorrow, wondering what's wrong. And in that quiet panic, sleep drifts further and further out of reach. At Silver Health Talk, we hear this often. And what we've learned, what science confirms, is that fighting sleep only feeds insomnia. The more pressure we place on our minds to shut down, the louder they become. The more we try, the more we resist the very state we're longing for. So what should you do when sleep refuses to arrive? Start by letting go of the fight. If you've been lying awake for more than 20 minutes, don't force yourself to stay in bed. Rise slowly. Keep the lights dim. Move to another room or a chair by the window. The idea is not to stimulate but to shift. Do something quiet, gentle, non-stimulating. A low-lit book, soft music, a breathing exercise, needlework. Anything that asks very little of your brain but keeps your body calm. When your eyelids grow heavy again, and they will return to bed. But if they don't, that's okay too. The goal is rest, not perfection. This is a radical idea for many. You don't have to be asleep to be healing. Just lying in stillness, breathing slowly, staying calm. This too restores the body. This too has value. Other tool, change the language in your mind. Instead of saying, I can't sleep, say, I'm resting. Instead of fearing tomorrow, remind yourself, I've handled tired days before. These subtle shifts ease the nervous system. They take you out of resistance and back into rhythm. If insomnia becomes frequent, explore its triggers with gentle curiosity. Is there a recurring worry at bedtime? A specific hour when you always wake? A pattern around what you eat, drink, or feel? Keep a small sleep journal. Don't obsess, observe. Patterns reveal solutions. And remember, some wakefulness is normal, especially with age. If you wake at a.m., stay calm. Breathe. Don't reach for your phone. Don't check the clock. Trust that your body knows what it needs. Trust that you can return to rest, even without a full night's sleep. You are not broken. You are not failing. You are simply human, navigating one of life's most delicate processes in a world that rarely honors it. In our next part, we'll explore the connection between nature and rest, how the outside world can become one of your greatest allies in restoring sleep.